Hey, what's up everyone? This week's going to be a little bit different. I told you a few weeks ago about a friend of mine who has a Ranger 22 that wants to sell me, and I'm going to bring in here to restore after I'm finished with the San Juan 24. So this video is going to be about me taking that trailer out from under the sailboat inside this building. The plan is to take and put the two jack stands in the back here. Put these in the back to raise the back just a few inches. And then I'm going to take and I've got a stack of center blocks right here on the wall. Put them against the wall to stabilize them. And I'm going to take this pole, this 2x2 square tubing, 2x2 by 1/4 inch, which is very thick, and I'm going to put that end on top of those center blocks and then run it underneath the front of the bow here, where I'll have another stack. This stack I'm going to put right here on the ground about this high with a bottle jack on top of it. So I'll jack that up, raise the front of the bow up just a few inches. All I have to do is raise it a few inches and then lower these pads down. I'll lower these down, roll the trailer out, put my blocks underneath the keel, and then lower everything back down. Of course, put the other stands around the sides here. So, should be pretty interesting. Stick around and see what happens. Okay, it's been a few days after the accident, and I've taken the time to clean the area up and review the damage. So you can see right here, see right there, it looks like a block hit when it fell. A block caught that corner of the hull deck joint, just kind of peeled it back. No real damage there, just a little screw it back down and re-glue that, re-glass that. You can see under the keel, under the hull here, where the keel to hull joint is. You can see some cracking right here, splits right here, and this is obviously fiberglass over the lead keel. It continues right through here, the cracking, and of course back here, right here, split right here, and on around to right there, split there. So when the boat fell, it landed right here on the very corner of the keel. And I don't know if you can see that or not, but you see it's kind of flat right here. Well, maybe you can see it. That's where the boat landed, and it actually bounced on this end of the keel, hit and bounced. You can see that when in the earlier part of the video, pushed it up and caused this to twist and go in right here. Not really too bad. It's really the only damage to the hull, those two spots. All right, let's take a look at the damage here. You can see right here where the keel, all this is just a liner. And of course, this is the hull here, but this would be the joint where the liner and the hull are glued together. So that joint is cracked all the way around. And that's just, like I said, the hull to liner joint that's cracked because it flexed. And you can see it's cracked all the way around, and you have cracking here with a liner. So what I'm going to do is cut out the liner. If you look in here, this is the hull right here, and you can see the liner, where the liner is tabbed in, is cracked right here. I don't see any damage to the hull, but I do see where the liner is glassed to the hull. You see right here there's a crack, and then of course it's cracked up here. It's cracked here and on up, and that's just where the liner is glassed to the hull. Let's look back here. You see right here, that's the tabbing for the liner to the hull. You can see it definitely flexed right here and cracked, and the liner cracked here. So it had quite a bit of flexing going on with the hull, and you can see it's all cracked right here. There's nothing back here. Nothing back here. Let's see what we have on the other side. I don't see any cracking in here either. Any of the tabbing or cracking is just on that side. The plan right now is to cut out the liner, and so I will cut through here around and cut all of this out, all of this liner out and around, and of course through here. And I'll cut all this out up to right here. This side seems to be fine. There's not really any issues over here, but I'll cut all this out right through here, up and then back over, and remove every bit of this so that I can fully expose the keel and confirm the condition of the hull. I don't see any damage to the hull right now, only where the keel joint is and where the hull to liner joint is. That's the only place I see any cracking, but I'll add as much support as necessary, and I'll most likely reglass this entire area heavily to reinforce all of this. So definitely will be a task, and it's unfortunate, but like I said, when I'm done, this will be more secure, and I'll feel more confident about the way the keel is bolted to the hull. And I like doing this stuff, so it's not really a problem for me, just more work. Tune in next week. Let's see what happens from here. Thanks.